Why did they die?
The water temperature increased and they weren't strong enough to support it.
Not all fish are alive. And we had this one fish. We started calling him Snub because he was growing. He got to be one of our bigger fish. And his like upper lip just was pushed in. It looked like he had an underbite.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, with us, we had, as he said, we had our cannibal fish, and then there was also another fish who was much bigger than everybody else. But they both died, which is strange because they were the biggest ones.
Yeah.
And so, with the death of our one big fish, we decided to put him on a note card and give him
a coffin. We put him in a coffin and we put it on our administrator's desk.
a warm gift. And then,
it was his birthday present.
Then our cannibal fish kind of died. Yeah, it was dissected.
Yeah, it was this semester too. It was really sad because he's
You
like our
dissected
favorite
the fish?
Yeah, we dissected the cannibal fish.
Was Miss Mudd responsible for that?
That's a little debatable.
For the smell in the classroom afterwards.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad. But these fish taught us like responsibility.
Yeah.
He taught us responsibility and like persistence of how you should always stick with your dreams.
And the values of cannibalism.
A little less of the values of cannibalism. You know, I don't think we're gonna turn cannibalistic anytime soon. So the fish were good. They were fun to have around.
Since Miss Mudd is your science teacher as well, what kind of stuff was teased in that was science related?
Oh, we got a lot.
Did you do genetics?
Yeah, we did, because we had this one fish. We had this one fish that was born without a tail. It was like weird. It died like the first week. She's like, this is like the DNA, how everything is like assembled, how this was. Yeah, we incorporated a lot of things.
Anything else there?
We started like getting different stuff. We actually set up crickets. That was pretty violent. They destroyed.
None of them were big enough to
Nip off a leg at a time.
Yeah.
Should we do crickets again next year?
Yeah, I think the crickets probably naturally occurring in their lives.
Campbell feed their fish anything outside of food or Pop-Tarts or anything like that?
One time we actually only fed them too much, and they like grew like pot bellies and stuff. It was weird.
And they were swimming in their food.
Yeah, they were like fat, like really fat.
All right. We're going to get you a new chiller so that it doesn't keep kicking off like that. So, any rate, let's give a hand for these brave souls. You have
Aaliyah.
Sorry,
I was going to talk about the big fish we had, and every time we came in there, I'm going to do that. He would be like, shh. And then all those fish were like, ah! And then he'll be like, and then like,
So he has probably a reputation, right? So the fish you actually saw the fish get out of the way. Really?
The fish would be like a classroom. The big one was like a bully. He would just eat everybody up. And everybody would just like run away.
It's so strange, because you'd always see that one little fin like coming out of his mouth.
Like provoking the other people. Like, provoke me and I kill you.
It's swimming with a fish hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
and eventually he died, and
I
then I
think he choked on like that. Then I think like
Yeah, I was glad to hear that another school in Cobb County was going to do this year. This is our third year to do it. Most fish we ever had. Last year we had an incident where all of the fish died except about 10, but Pawnee County School donated some fish to us, so we was able to release 36 last year. The year before that we released about 28 to 30 this year. I mean, I know y'all have 140. I think we counted almost up. We lost count after about 120, 122. So it's really good to do this. I enjoy doing it. Growing up fishing like I did, being able to give back, I enjoy doing this. It's fun. I like being a part of anything to do with fishing. I mean, if my dad was alive today, he would probably be out here with y'all doing this. Because this thing right here is giving back what you're trying to take. Notice I say trying, because some of these fish are very slippery, as I realized when I was trying to get them out this morning. One thing is if you ever get a chance, do some fly fishing, do some other type of fishing. I mainly fish for bass and crappie. I try to do some fly fishing whenever I get a chance. And just take, as you get older, try to do it. Try to take your kids out when you get older. Okay? Keep it going. Again, I was really glad to hear that Harrison was involved in this. This is our 3rd year, and we hope to keep going next year and the year after that. And yes, we do need a new chiller, because it's a lot of work trying to keep that water cold. So,
Coach Childer's going to have a word as well.
Go ahead.
All right.
I guess I'll say another thing or two. Mr. Anderson gave me an opportunity, or when he found out I was teaching outdoor ed this year for the first time, he sent me an email about Trout Unlimited and the Trout in the Classroom program. And I said, that sounds cool. I got to do that. I got to get into that, see what it's like. Coach Smith and I, we've emailed back and forth. Mud and I, we sent me a little bit of information. So it's totally learning for us this year, and we had a good time. The students in my classes, all my classes, even my homeroom, they come in, that none of them are in my class, but they were sad this morning to know the fish were leaving, and they came in seeing that they're all up there telling them bye and everything as well. So this was fun. It's very entertaining, very educational. I've learned a whole lot. I've decided if they fire me from teaching, I'm going to raise trout. I'm not hiring any of you, though, so I don't like any of them.
And one last thing too. If you're interested in going into something like this, like working at hatcheries and stuff, I know I got a kid that came to this field trip last year who's really interested in it. I mean, he'll come in every day with a different catalog, with a different hatchery or something like that. Really look into it. I mean, I know it's one of those things that people really get involved in, want to be involved in. Last thing is, again, I want to thank the Cohutta Trout Club and Mr. Anderson for letting us do this again this year. Also, if you get a chance to go to one of their meetings, I've been to a couple of their meetings the past couple of years, you learn a lot about fishing. You learn about where you need to go, things you need to do. They have great guest speakers if you're interested in it. I'm sure Cohutta Trout Club will be glad to give you the information for that, and if you want to be a member as well. But again, give Mr. Anderson and Cohutta Trout Club a round of hand. A round of hand. All right.
Yeah, also thanks to Coach Smith and Coach Meyer for bringing the program to Campbell High School. Because people like me, I did not like fishing at all. Like, I really hated it. But now I actually see, like, the good side of fishing, and I want to get to learn about it more. A little bit, I want to.
A little A? A little A, okay.
Well, hey,